just had the most difficult time setting this up. It was awful. It was. It didn't want to work. I had to redo literally everything. All of it. It didn't want to cooperate at all. For some reason. And I'll never understand why. I will never understand why. Sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. But guess what? It worked. It finally worked. Hello. You guys, I just battled Streamlabs for like an hour and a half trying to get this thing. Dude, everything just randomly crashed for some reason. I was bored. I was chilling. I was like, I want to do a stream. It's been a while. Woo! Dude, I had to like completely delete OBS and everything like that and bring it back. I also brought a puppy if you guys like puppies, and a mat. There's a mat right here too.
Hi.
Everybody likes puppies and mats, right? Woo! What's going on, guys? Wow, you're back. I know. Like, dude, we've been slammed. I haven't had time to like I haven't had time to poop. Have you ever not had time to poop? Tyler, appreciate the dono, man. Also, I got a fun thing for you guys. I don't know at what point in the stream we're going to be doing this, but our friends over at Flatiron Tuning sent over some goodies for us to give away to everyone. So, very, very, very fun and very exciting for that. So we have some like nice RCM cam gears to give away to like someone. They're for single AVCS cars. So if you have dual AVCS, they definitely will not fit a dual AVCS. Here, do you want the baggie? You want the baggie? Nathan, also appreciate the dono, man. Appreciate. I don't know why. Oh, hold up. I gotta add something in. Like I said, I had to delete Streamlabs and re-bring it up. Hold up. I have to add something in here real quick. It gave me some like weird stream boss thing. I don't know why it's doing that. I need to add the notification. You guys, I'm so sorry. I've been fighting this thing for like an hour now, and it has been absolutely kicking my ass. Where is the notification thing? Oh my gosh, this thing's breaking my balls. Matt, do you see this anywhere? Like notification widget, something. It's breaking my balls right now, man. I give up. I give up on this. I'll figure it out later. I will legit figure it out later. I don't see it anywhere. Widgets?
The event list?
Why would it be under event list? Who created this? I want names. I want names and I want answers. There's a spin wheel. No. Alert box! Oh my god, there it is! Oh, you guys have no idea. The struggles. The struggles have been real. They have been so real. Why is it so big? Oh my, I can't. I literally cannot. Alright. I think I've got the errors of my ways. Oh, it worked! Haha! Butterfly! Thank you for confirming that, my friend. Matt. Odd day for a stream. Is it, though? Is it never not an odd day for a stream? Flatiron is sick. Flatiron is some cool dudes. I like me some Flatiron Tuning. So yeah, huge shout out to Flatiron Tuning for sending over some RCS cam gears to give away to one of you guys. I don't even know how I'm going to go about giving these away yet, but we'll figure it out. I have no idea. What's up from Colorado? What's going on, Chance? Jake, can no one tune Catless anymore? People can tune Catless. Do you want to go get a chair, Mel? There's a chair in the closet right there.
There's a chair in the closet?
Yeah, we took the dining room chairs and we put them in the closet for some because we don't eat at a table.
I was just gonna sit on the floor, Japan style.
We don't eat at tables, man. RCM Gucci Subi stuff, dude, for real. He's gonna come back and brings gifts. What a guy! See, that's what I'm saying. What a go. I'm here to try. Well, I'm not. Flatiron Tuning sent him over, so huge shout out to them. You're amazing, but I'll have to watch later. Have a great night. You have a great night, Corey. Odd day for a stream. It's a Sunday. Why is a Sunday an odd day for a stream? Why is a Sunday an odd day for a stream? I bring you puppies. I bring you car parts. There's a Melanie right there also. Oh, wait. Are you lighting that?
I was going to.
Oh, Melanie's lighting a candle for us to set the mood also. To set the mood. That's what she said.
Thanks,
That's
Mel.
what she said. Too, that's what she said. What are you doing? Why are you trying to climb back there? You are not a bird. Stop! Stop with the trying to climb everywhere. Here, just chill. Chill right here. Just bought my dream car, '08 STI. It's been the worst days of ownership, not gonna lie. Really? Why? What's been going on with it? What's been happening with it? Smash that button, guys. Show that support. See, Army guy coming in here showing it. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. When are you going to build a Honda? I don't know. Should we build a Honda? Melanie wants an Integra. Like an older Integra again.
Build an Integra.
We could do an Integra. I don't know anything about Hondas, but I feel like if we could put an Evo and an SRT4 kind of together, we could do a Honda. We could do one. The chair's coming out of the closet. Matt is sitting on the chair that came out of the closet. Matt! Hi! Tristan says hello, Matt.
Oh, hello.
Should I tune the STI knowing warranty is still good? I mean, that's a question. I can't tell you to void your warranty or not. That's totally up to you. I don't believe in warranties because I void them almost immediately anyways. So
I was trying to say, it comes down to the same thing we've said like a million times, where if you're going to void it at some point, why be like, as soon as I'm at 60,000 miles, I'm going to void my warranty and put parts on it. Now that the engine's got 60,000 miles on it, it's kind of worn in.
Dude, Mochi's about to climb on the keyboard. Look at this. She's about to take over the keyboard right now. I mean, that's my thing. Like, if you're gonna modify your car, fully expect your warranty to be out of tact. Like, don't expect your warranty. Like, if something goes wrong, don't expect to be able to revert the car back to stock and the dealer completely take care of it. There is a way for dealers to look inside of it. I believe it's the PID number. If you flash the ECU, the PID number changes, and it doesn't matter if you flash it back.
CIDs.
CID. That's what it. What is PID? There's PID is something, isn't it? Probably CID. Melanie is the real OG for setting the mood.
You can't even see the candle. I'd bring it over here, but Pup will probably try and eat it.
Josh, what's up from Idaho? What's going on, dude? Fox, yo, Fox sent over some cool car parts for Melanie's car. You see those? Mm-mm. Grab that box back there on the shipping scale. Fox sent those over for Melanie. Thank you, Fox. By the way, Melanie and I are throwing those on next weekend when we change your oil. How much power would you run on a Type RA Block 2 with 350? Yeah, 350 is totally fine. We pushed ours to like 460. No issues at all. Are those dope? Yeah, Fox sent these over. They're, I believe they're Audi R8 coil packs with some spark plugs and then like a quick like oil change thing and whatnot for changing oil. All the fun stuff.
The dog reviews everything now.
I know, right?
He's our reviewing dog.
Review dog. The dog will review everything. What do you think of this coil pack?
She's like, it's alright.
She says it's good. It's good.
I'm not that into it.
Should I tune the STI? No. Oh, yeah, this one we talked about warranty. Yeah, no, that one's totally up to you, man. Did the Flat 6 have its first start today? No, I'm still waiting on parts to come in. Parts are coming in Thursday through Friday, I think. This Thursday and Friday is when they're coming in. We're making some more changes since I'm swapping everything and the engine's back in and whatnot. So there's a couple changes I'm making, like the what is it? The AOS is coming out. We're not running an AOS anymore. We're swapping to a catch can, and some other stuff is changing also. Went to Wicked Big Meat today. Great show. Matt, why didn't we go to Wicked Big Meat?
It's far away.
It's very far away. It's very far away. You're the reason I'm working on my Subi. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, that could go either way.
I did some things you said too, and it broke.
I don't know if that... Oh, Mochi! God. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Cody, appreciate the dono, man. So the issue of my car floating on the road was from all the white line roll center... I gotcha. It took 10 different alignments in 4 shops. Thanks for all the help for your... Hit that like... 4... That's... Really? 4 different shops? 10 different alignments in 4 shops for the roll center adjustment kit? Do they not know how to align a car? Like,
I mean,
the roll center adjustment kit I've
really
installed on... No, I mean, the roll center adjustment kit I've installed on my cars and then aligned the car in the garage. Mm-hmm. And it's been, like, spot on first time. They kind of... That would worry, because you're not changing anything except for the toe arms where they connect to the steering rack. Yeah. And they're not, like, any crazy different than, like, stock ones. I'm guessing... It
has the different ball joints, so...
I mean, that's not going to throw off aligning a car, though. Regardless, I'm glad that you were able to get it sorted out, man. Glad you were able to get it sorted. So when are you down to cruise? I'll meet at the mall. We could do a cruise, hopefully once the rain stops. If you've been up here, you know it's just been raining like crazy the past couple of days. Open the other one. The other one's nice, too. Also, Plumber, my dude. Appreciate the dono, man. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, Josh? Butterfly Effect. Yeah, Vented Catch Can Gang. Getting dyno tuned soon, bro. Shooting for the end of July. Ooh, It's not bad. Hopefully that'll come up soon. Make sure we're getting everything ready for that. I just eyeballed my alignment. I have eyeballed alignments also, and even just eyeballing alignments, you can get them pretty close without measuring anything. They're not going to be spot on, but you can get them pretty close.
Yeah, even anytime I've done it, if I'm pulling one way or the other, or the steering wheel's not straight, just fix it a little bit.
Yeah.
And be like, it's okay.
It's good enough. Why'd you remove the front splitter from the STI? Honestly, I just didn't want it anymore. For being honest, I just didn't want it anymore.
It's a lot of stuff up front.
Did you see the new IAG drag catch can? Yes, sir. That's actually the one that I bought for the STI. That was the one that I actually got. Cody, alignment would come loose 2 days later, and no one could find out why. That's odd.
That is odd.
Makes me think.
So, did you wind up taking the white line kit off?
No, I think he left it on, but they finally were able to. What? Like, did they figure out what the end solution was as to why it was coming loose all the time? That'd be my next question. Can you give away a kiss from Matt? Christian, only if you kiss me first, man. Got to be on the lips. If we getting weird, man, you and I are gonna get weird together first. We doing this. We doing it, man.
You have to ask my girlfriend.
Nah, dude. Nah. Are we still live? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are. Most alignment shops know how to work on stock cars, not modified ones. That's true to the extent, but even just a roll center adjustment kit, it still represents a stock setup. It doesn't.
Yeah, you're not changing anything. At least in the front with that kit, you're not changing any ways.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing crazy that's changing.
Yeah.
I need an aspirin. I like that name. Appreciate the dono, man. Get my IS300 from Everett on Friday. We should link. It would be, dude. I want an IS300. I'd be down. We'll do a cruise here soon. Probably. Let's do one like mid-June.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, it's June now.
Mid-June.
It's June
like
now.
in a week.
In like a week. End of June, early July.
Life
Once
is
it
going
actually
by
starts
too
getting
fast.
nice. No, it's not.
It feels like it.
Not when you're ordering parts all the time. You have to wait for them to show up.
Okay, well, it feels that way for me.
Potato.
Different.
Potato, man.
Still
I'm totally down. I want an IS300. I wanted one for a while. I wish Tyler would have sold me his, but that one was kind of thrashed. And I remember they were coming.
That's kind of perfect, though.
No, I don't want that one.
Well, I mean, if you're not going for looks and you're just trying to mess around in it.
But I want it to
rather have one that's already hit a wall.
I want it to look nice. Dude, they were driving back from Seattle, and in his IS300, the front... the whole thing came off. The whole wheel came off and
everything.
Smashed the fender. I was like, nah, dude, I ain't about that. The white line kit was only on for a few months and was the cause, so I removed the white line kit and went to Moog. Ooh, interesting. I normally go with I haven't used the white line kit in a while. I have Super Pro is what I have on the STI, and the Evo now is a Super Pro. I still have to install the Super Pro ones on the Evo, but
what is wrong with
what? She just makes weird noises, man. Where's the SRT4 bin? Matt, you answer that one.
It's on the side of the house.
Why?
I haven't been touching any cars for the past couple months.
That's where the SRT4's been. It's been
Having
chilling
some
out
issues.
there. Do you think Josh will push your car too hard? Here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand with Josh when it comes to tuning. Josh isn't going to push your car without you telling him to. Josh is going to tune your car however you want him to. It's not like he's a rogue tuner where you bring him your car and he just does whatever he wants with it. A
lot of people that have taken their cars to him want to set numbers that are big.
Yeah, like the people that take their cars to Josh to get tuned, they all tell him, send the car to the moon. I want as big of numbers as I can get. And it's not Josh just taking their car without them knowing, being like, I'm going to send this thing to 50 PSI and not tell anyone.
Like, he wanted 500 and we hit 8.
Yeah, it's like they're telling Josh.
The tuner is always going to ask if they want to keep going.
Yeah.
It's up to you to decide when to stop.
Yeah. So the way that I'm setting it up with Josh is we have our break-in tune like 90-95% done. I'll do a couple logs. I'll email the logs to him once the car is driving, and we'll get the break-in tune the rest of the way done. We'll get all the break-in miles put on the engine, and then continue driving the car for a little while. Once it's broken in, we'll trailer it back out to Spokane, bring it back to Josh, and that's when I will tell Josh to send it to Mars. We're not going to the moon. We're going to Mars. No, realistically, that setup on the car is capable of hitting 1,000 on pump gas, but not on E85. The injectors aren't big enough for E85, but they are big enough for pump gas. So I think what we'll end up doing on this upcoming iteration, don't eat the marker. I think what we'll end up doing coming up on this next iteration is do 800 on E85. The injectors will cap out, keep it at about 800 for a little while. swap the injectors to ID 1700s from the ID 1300s, and then we'll send it back and we'll do the Mars tune for 1200. Whatever we can get out of that turbo is what's going to happen. Oh, thank you. That was very nice of you. You want to say hi to everyone? This is Mochi, by the way. She is she's 10 weeks old now.
Really?
I think she's 10 weeks old now.
You're trying to develop colors.
I know, right? She's turning into a dog. Well, she's not. Dude, she looks so funny on camera right now. There you go.
Dude.
She looks so funny on camera. Little corgis. Do you play Assetto Corsa? I do not. I wish. I don't have time to play games anymore. I wish I did. I'd like to play a little bit more Call of Duty. I was playing Call of Duty in Discord a couple weeks ago. It was kind of fun. Live streaming it. How much power do you think I can put out my 2012 WRX Blausch 1.5 XTR E85 FBO? 430 to 450, pushing it. That I would estimate. You have that's turbo
manual?
you have. Yeah, it's a WRX.
Yeah. If it's a manual, you should be able to on E85 hit like 460 to 480.
2012 WRX transmission is going to be the biggest hold up there.
Mm-hmm.
Transmission will be your biggest hold
But,
up before the block.
That turbo should be fine in a manual up to like 480.
Mm-hmm.
Because
God damn, David!
PRE, when they did a shootout, got like 485.
Yeah. It's a good turbo.
But
Gee.
now, granted, I don't get that because
Yeah.
I'm fucking auto, but...
David, appreciate the dono, dude. Been waiting a while, but first tank is on me. Dude, I think that's about a tank now, actually. Gas is stupid expensive. But hey, thank you, David, dude. You guys coming in killing it, man. Thanks, dude. Woo! We got gas. That's E85, too, and gas. That's a lot. That's like, how much is gas now? How much is gas where everyone's at? Now I'm curious. How much is it up here? Last time I saw it was... what?
It's $5.90 right now.
It's almost $6.
Yeah.
I think we're second highest in the nation for gas right now. It's wild.
First
LMAO,
highest
that's
is David.
actually one tank. Dude, for real, that actually is one tank. Thank you, David. ID 1050s. It's got a JDM 6-speed also. Oh, you got a 6. Oh, you got the JDM 6-speed. Ah, dude, send it, man. You'll be fine. Those
ID
the 1050s are going to be,
hold it
yeah, the
back,
1050s are
especially
going to be
on
the next
E85.
cap on E85. That's going to be,
I'd swap those out to 1300s at least.
yeah, at minimum 1300s. If you can afford it, I would just go straight to 1700s. They're not much different in price between 13 and 1700s.
Yeah.
$7 for 91 in the Bay Area. $5.20 a gallon in Wisconsin. $5.20,
I saw in
$5.13.
LA it got to like what, 950?
Yeah, in LA it was like
Here. You wanna come with
$9.50.
me, little
Yeah,
buddy?
here. Do you want to hold her?
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Here, you hold the small smoosh. Dude, it's wild. $4.70. Where are you at? Take me to where you're at. Taylor, appreciate the dono, man. Still on board for SubiFest, and gas in Central Oregon is $5.85. Yes, I am still planning on being at SubiFest, whether it's the STI or the BRZ. We'll be down there one way or the other. We were down in Central Oregon. That's where we got the puppy from a couple weeks ago. Gas down there was actually cheaper than it was
Really?
up here. Yeah, it still weirds me out about having somebody else pump gas for us.
They shouldn't do that anymore.
In Oregon, they still do that. They won't let me pump the gas. I went down there. I was like, "Hey man,
Why?
can I
They
just-"
had a whole thing about
I
that,
know
and
they had a
took it
whole
away.
thing about that, but I went down there. I was like, "Hey man, can I pump my own gas?" He was like, "No, we can't let you pump your own
You
gas."
must have went to like one where they
I
had
was
it
like,
intended.
"Okay, like I'll pump. Fine, pump the gas for me." I don't like it. I don't like it. How's the Evo coming along? I am waiting on 2 mounts to come in for the Evo to be able to mount the transmission to the subframe and the engine to something else, the front cross member. I'm just waiting on those 2 brackets to come in, and then I can get the engine back in the car. Also, Ethan, appreciate the dono, man. Hope to see you cruising around in the STI soon, bro. Crazy build. Hey, thank you. Yeah, once our up pipe comes back, we can get that in the car, get the turbo in there. I will make the downpipe for it. You guys saw in the last video we have our fender exit cut and ready to go. We've got all of the material here. I need to go get some more argon this week to be able to weld it all up. But very excited. That thing's going to be... I still think it's going to be quieter with the fender exit than with the full cat back. I still think it's
I'm
going to be
interested
quieter.
to see that.
It's going to be a lot of turbo noises. A
I
lot.
guess hear that.
Yeah, I know, right? I want to see Evo zoom zoom. Same. I still don't. I'm still waiting on a couple things to come in for the Evo before we can even drive it, and things that I need to order. I still need to buy tires, a catalytic converter, a hood, and then I need the turbo to come in from FP, obviously, before I can drive the car. So it's getting there. I pretty much have everything to get most of it done with at this point, which is good. Do you prefer dogs with ears that stand up or floppy ears? I don't think I'm partial on the ears.
I prefer floppy ears.
Do you? I mean,
But all of my dogs have stand-up ears.
same. Jaeger has stand-up ears. Mochi has stand-up ears. No, does Draper have floppy ears?
No.
He has stand-up ears?
Yeah.
Draper has stand-up ears. All the
Draper
dogs
has
have
stand-up
stand-up ears. Weird. That's weird.
What do you? I think you want to get down.
No, don't put her down. She's a
No,
menace.
like I'm gonna put her in the.
Oh, yeah, you can put her in there.
I'm gonna put you away.
She's okay. She's gonna go take a nap. She needs to take a nap. She's a puppy, anyways. Puppies sleep a lot. Hybrid Camry MPG 50. What? That's a lot. That's a lot. Is that true? Smeedy, do you have any experience with South Bend clutches? It's for 2012 WX 6-speed. I haven't really seen anybody using South Bend clutches in Subarus. I know they're somewhat big in Volkswagens. That's one of like the go-to clutches in Volkswagens is South Bend. For Subarus, I have little to no experience with them. Help! My access port for 2019 WX only has stage 1S. Did you buy it recently after the green speed update? If so, that is probably why, unfortunately. I wish I could...
They take away all dealers?
Yeah, they took them all away. Took them all away.
Sucks.
It's Cobb. Butterfly Effect, appreciate the dono, man. Where'd you get your stainless tubing? Gotta order mine soon. The way that I do it, actually, let me pull it up and I'll show you guys how I order my tubing. Vibrant. I want Vibrant's website. Here we go. That's Mandrill Bent. I don't want Mandrill Bent. Shop all. Normally I'll come onto Vibrant's website. I'll go to like Shop All, Exhaust Fabrication. I'll find whatever I need, and then we'll say like Matt pick exhaust tips. We'll go exhaust tips. Say I want exhaust tips for fabricating something or building something. I'll go here, and then okay. Well, this was a bad example. Exhaust tip was a bad example. Where did it just go? Exhaust fabrication. We'll say collectors. We'll just do a collector. We'll say one of these boys. This was also a bad example, but maybe it'll give me a part number. Where's the part number? It did not give me a part number. Where do you see that?
SKU.
Oh, SKU, yes. So normally I'll go on Vibrant's website. I'll find what I need. I'll get the SKU number, and then I'll go on Amazon, do like Vibrant 2451 like this. And it's typically cheaper on Amazon. Like that's where I buy all of my Vibrant stuff is Amazon because it's significantly cheaper. If Amazon doesn't have it, then I'll order it from Summit Racing because they have all the Vibrant stuff also. So whenever it comes to like any material that I need for building anything, or I'll hop on eBay. eBay has a wonderful selection also.
And Vibrant doesn't have like its own checkout on its website, so you have to go with one of the different companies. And I don't recommend buying from Vibrant parts online.
I recently found this guy,
forever.
Tigtonic.
Yeah.
This is where I ordered all my pie cuts and whatnot from. Like good pricing too for sizing.
Yeah.
Like this is the lobster tail thing that I ordered for mine. Like it just makes it easy. Like you can just buy all the stuff that's already like all the complicated stuff.
Yeah.
Just to make your life easier. Because I can weld it together. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it works. So I mean, whenever it comes to stuff that I'm looking for fabrication stuff, I'll typically go on like eBay or I'll go on Vibrant's website and find the SKU number and then just Google it to see what I can find. Also, Taylor, appreciate the dono, man. What does a shop do when they rebuild and resurface heads? Is it every machine shop different? So whenever a shop says they're going to it's going to be different for what the need is for the heads. It's going to be resurfacing the head so that way you have a perfectly flat surface. If it's rebuilding the heads, that could be recutting valve seats, changing valve guides, valves, springs, retainers, cams, whatever. It really depends on what they're rebuilding. It's a pretty loose definition when it comes to rebuilding heads like that.
Yeah, it would highly depend on what you request them to do. If you're taking it to like a Subaru shop and getting like a head gasket job and they said they resurfaced the heads or sent them to the machine shop, more than likely they're going to make sure that they're not warped, and if they are, or even if they're really not, they're going to resurface them probably once.
They'll also
check the heads. That'd be at least.
They'll also do a leak test on them too. So they'll put like these chambers over the combustion chamber of the cylinder head, and they'll check it for leaks. And if it's leaking, then obviously the valve seat's going to need recut, or if you have a bent valve, then the valve's going to have to be replaced. So it really comes down to like what the job is and what's getting done.
Yeah, the basics for any of that, they're going to do resurface and inspection. Summit
is Bay. Josh and Jim, stop going. Who? Jim? Josh? I don't know what's going on. Hey, been a minute. Getting some Kone inserts and Timken wheel bearings for the front end maintenance. Timken? I've never heard of Timken. Have you?
I think so.
I don't think I've heard of Timken before.
Where is it?
Right here. As soon as you get the Evo ready, Put it on the dyno. We have to do... The Evo is going to be same as the Subaru. We have to put it on the dyno, do a break-in tune, put miles on the engine, and then go back for power stuff. We got to break in engines. We can't just send freshly built engines without seating the piston rings and everything like that, getting the oil swapped out, getting bearing material as it breaks in out of there as well. We'll break them in. We'll get them on the dyno. I don't know. I think I'm going to have English tune the Evo because that's all they do. And they're not far from us. English racing is what,
I haven't heard stuff on English in so long.
Really?
Yeah.
They're all over my Instagram.
Oh, it's probably because you look them up.
I do follow English racing also.
I never look them up. So.
Hey Tanner, just PCS to Korea. So if you need anything here, I got you. Ooh.
I got you.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I would not want to get PCS to Korea. I had buddies who got PCS over there, and it's not like it's just boring.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot. There's stuff you can do, but the buddies.
You got K-pop bands, man.
You got K-pop bands over there, but my buddies who went over there, they had strict curfews they had to follow. They weren't allowed to go out and do a whole bunch of stuff. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I hit 450 with stock location FP Blue 1700 injectors. Well, you got the injectors for it. Well, my Cobb V2 Stage 2 93 octane tune work with a catless downpipe. Cobb was selling catless downpipes when the V2 was developed. If it has, here's the thing, if it still has an OTS tune on that access port, especially if it's a V2 access port and it has the OTS tune on there for a catless downpipe, in theory you can run a catless downpipe and be just fine.
Yeah.
I guess, in theory you can. Now the kicker...
People paying big money for
V2 access ports.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen the V1s in person?
Yeah, isn't it just a box?
Yeah, the V1 access port.
Yeah, just a box.
Boop, boop, boop.
It's like looks like an old school scanner.
Yeah, come on, show me a picture.
Yeah.
Show me a picture. This, a V1 access port.
Oh my god.
Look at that thing. Tell me that's not like a Game Boy.
It's like if a Game Boy and a Game Boy Advance had a baby.
I know, right? That is a Game Boy. That is a Game Boy if I've ever seen one. Oh! I also have some updates on you guys. And I haven't told you yet. So, you know how we've been doing giveaways for the merch drops and whatnot? We're doing a fun one for this next one.
Is it sending in a video?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, it's not. It's going to follow the same principles as everything else. But this time, because every time we've done a giveaway, they've been specific to Subarus. How do we get away from that? How do we do things that everybody can get in on?
We do things that
everybody can get in on. So the next
do that.
No, the next one we're working with Brian over at TMG on the next one. So whoever wins the giveaway on the next merch drop will get a couple $1,000, few $1,000 to be able to a in-store gift card to TMG, and then they can just order whatever parts they want for whatever car they have.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome to be doing built engine giveaways. The FA20, I'm not doing another built engine giveaway on an FA20. Do you know how back ordered parts are for that thing? I've had rods, a crankshaft, and bearings on order for a month and a half now.
Oh my god!
And I'm still waiting for them to come. The only thing that's coming is the pistons.
Yeah.
I will not do.
I haven't heard anything on that in a while.
No, it's because I'm waiting on these parts to come in. I will not do it. It's cool. It's cool to be able to offer a built FA20 to give away, but the delay on the parts on FAs is wild, absolutely wild. I will not do another one. So this time we're just gonna do an in-store gift card, so that way everyone can win. Also, how do you guys want me to pick a winner for these RCM cam gears? Give me some ideas, because I don't know how to pick someone to win these. I didn't really think this through. I was fighting with Streamlabs for so long. So somebody tonight will win some RCM single AVCS cam gears. These are nice. These are the same ones I ran on Karma. You remember these?
I'm jealous because I want them.
Matt does. Matt, I can't give them to you, Matt. If I could give them to you, I would. Also,
So
Butterfly.
you guys should want them.
They're nice. They're actually really nice cam gears. Butterfly, appreciate the dono, man. Bro, I got 3 different 2-to-1 vibrant merges, because I couldn't find the 4-to-1 that was short enough, and then you pull up the 4-to-1 that's perfect for it. Well, hey, at least you got the SKU number now for it. Also, Roberto, appreciate the dono, man. Don't know if you know, but Nugan Performance will have OEM parts. You may Knight for the Evo if you can't find them. Ooh.
Nengen.
Ooh. I'm about it. The giveaway was awesome. Last one was above my pay grade. Dude, it's getting hard to like do merch affordably, like being like the quantity that we do with how much everything's going up in cost.
Yeah.
It's getting hard. I'm trying. Do a wheel. How do I pick a winner from the wheel? How do I? Everyone's in the live stream right now.
Wasn't there a thingy
I mean,
for the live stream?
I mean, I could write down a number between like. No, because what if people guess different? What if people guess the same numbers? I did not think this through.
We're going to write down 4 numbers, and whoever's social security is closest to that.
No.
Don't put that in the chat.
Don't put your social security number in the chat.
You guys, you should
Don't do that. Oh my! Don't.
David, get on blocking all these next comments.
Oh.
You messed up, okay?
I heard the shipping containers in California are finally being unloaded, meaning all those overseas imports are starting to come in soon. Hopefully, man. Some of this stuff's been on back order for so long, it's been ridiculous. The things wrong with the 08 STI are the cell came on within 24 hours. Well, what's the code for? My tire blew out earlier today. That could just be a coincidence. Could have ran something over. And I'm pretty sure the rear passenger rim is toast because of it, too. Okay, the cell could be something really easy. The check engine light could be something really easy. The tire just sounds like a bad coincidence, unfortunately. That one just sounds like a bad coincidence. Jesus, Matt.
Sorry.
Well, in that case, pick the person with the coolest profile pic. I mean, should I just randomly scroll up and down and pick? I mean, I could do that. Okay, all right. Here, all right.
Can we do a spin a wheel for everybody in the...
How am I going to get everyone's
Right
name
now?
in a wheel? I have to manually enter them all in.
I thought you had a thing in OBS.
Do I?
Wasn't there like a wheel?
There was a wheel option, but I don't know.
What does it do?
Where'd the wheel go? Where do you see wheel? Spin wheel.
Spin wheel.
Okay, add source. Spin wheel, add. Okay, let's just do that.
Oh, this looks like that game we played.
Okay, now there's a massive spin wheel.
So...
What am I supposed to do with this? How do I spin it? Spin it, Matt. I tried to spin it and it just moved. Am I... Okay, hold up. Maybe I need to... This says rotation
Section
speed.
weights. No, this is for like making some other...
Oh, why'd you have me make this?
Because I didn't know.
You
I've
told
never
me to make a
used it,
spin
okay.
wheel, Matt.
Just delete it.
Here.
We'll move on.
How's that feel?
We'll just...
How's that feel, Matt?
That's...
Okay, I'll get rid of the spin wheel. Spin wheel's gone. Spin wheel's gone.
Okay.
Dude, I missed it. What are we spinning for? No, we have some single AVCS RCM cam gears that Flat Iron Tuning was nice enough to send over. If you guys are looking for parts, like seriously, Flat Iron Tuning is an awesome place to get them from. Like we order a lot of stuff from Flat Iron Tuning. They have like the good RCM. I don't even know how to spin the wheel. It wouldn't let me spin it.
You gotta animate that, okay?
I know, right?
We could spin the camera.
Oh my goodness. You can do a thing where you enter your name and email, randomly picks, then you spin it, take a poll. I did not think this through enough.
Yeah.
I did not. I'm just gonna randomly pick. I'm just gonna scroll up and down and randomly pick. What if they don't have a single AVCS Subaru? If you have a single AVCS Subaru, type 31. And then I'm going to pick someone random who types 31. Or if you don't have a single AVCS Subaru and you just want these cam gears, type 31.
We get blind.
I'm going to randomly select.
Well, you know,
I'm going to have Melanie pick.
How did I know?
Sorry.
I'm going to have Melanie pick because I won't pick. Civic Hatch or MK4 GTI? MK4 GTI all day. I will take an MK4 GTI. Butterflies. See the 31s coming in.
It's the catch.
31s. Jose, didn't you buy these cam gears? I thought you bought these already. Melanie,
God.
can you please come in here?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Then we're going to pick a number, and then scroll down to that 31.
Well, that's not fair.
How is it not?
What if it's...
We're not looking at it.
Okay, well, what if it's like number 1? I mean,
I'm
I guess
sorry,
in
don't know if
theory...
I'll pick one. Then spin a wheel that
Okay,
then gives a number.
I'll tell you what. Put 31 in a couple times. Just do it a couple times. That way it mixes it up. This is how we're gonna do it. Melanie, you're gonna decide.
Okay, what am I doing?
You're just gonna tell us a number, and then we're gonna scroll down to that number 31.
How do you do that?
Well, you're gonna tell us.
We're gonna
a
have
number,
to
and then we're gonna have to
diligently
manually
go
count.
through it manually.
And then we're gonna have to manually count.
5 years later, we'll get there.
Wait.
It's not gonna be 5 years.
No, I have a more random idea.
Well, the 31s are already coming in.
You have an echo in here, don't you?
Yeah.
Echo. Pick a random number.
A random number is 3.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
Okay.
Now the person that was 3 is gonna be pissed. Thanks, Echo.
Don't tell her thank you. All right. 31s are closed. 31s are closed. No more 31s. No more 31s.
I don't know that.
Echo, stop!
Shut up.
Oh my.
Okay, what's a fair range of number?
Okay, we have a whole bunch of random 31s.
Put a random.
Okay, all right. Pause with the 30. No more 31s. No more 31s. No more.
Go to the random number generator and have it generate a random number.
Well, what's a
It's
range of
fair.
random
It's
number?
literally
Random
a 1 in 100.
number generator. Random number generator. Between 1 and 100?
Yep.
Okay. All right, random number generator between... It doesn't help that my face is covering it up. Okay. All right. We got random number generator. Stop with that. Stop with that. There we go.
There's so many 31s.
Okay. So we're going to generate a number between 1 and 31, and then Matt and I are going to have to manually count.
Perfect.
Between 1 and 100, you mean?
5.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, they won.
You know what, dude?
I
It's
know.
a 1 in 100 chance.
I know, it was 1 in 100.
So there you go. What did you want it to be, a big number?
I got to find the very... I kind of wanted it to be like 69. I can't even scroll up that high.
I'm gonna go play with
This whole plan was... That's as high as it lets me go. So do we go 5 down from there then? Like, I physically can't go up anymore. I don't like this. I don't like... Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's Subi Loop? We're going with that 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It won't let me go up any higher than that. Subi Loop!
There were so many factors that went into this.
There were so many factors.
That's what happens when you do a giveaway completely unplanned.
So many factors that just went into it. Where's
Subi Loop?
Subi Loop?
Subi Loop!
Subi Loop! Where's
Where are
Subi Loop? Fruit Loop, Subi Loop! Come get your cam gears. Come get your cam gears, Subi Loop. I actually have more stuff to give away also.
something to number 3.
What?
Subi Loop!
Subi Loop! Subi Loop!
Yes!
Subi Loop! Subi Loop, email me. And actually, Subi Loop, email me. It's on the YouTubes. Go to the About Me section. Shoot me an email. And give me your address, and I'll send you some cam gears. Rigged! Rigged! It's all rigged. This was science! This was all science! Everything went into this.
Just understand,
Scientifically.
even if you were number 4 or 6, you were still 100 away from the winner.
There was so much science.
Random.
I call rigged! There was so much science that just went into everything that we just did. Everything. Do you recommend inline pull stampers? Yes, I do. I have them. Matt has them. They're fantastic. I can be Subi Loop. Damn thing's fixed. I wish. Dude, there was so much science that just went into what we just did.
We don't know what we're doing. Okay?
So much science. So much. Best way to quiet external wastegate, reroute it back into the downpipe. That's the best way. I got more stuff to give away in some upcoming streams, so don't get your panties in a knot too much. Do they sell drift buttons for Subarus? Technically, yes, for BRZs. That is a Subaru. It was so random, it couldn't be rigged. But it was 1 away from mine. Christian, it was actually 1 away from yours.
I'm sorry, Christian.
There's more stuff that Flatiron Tuning sent over that we'll be doing giveaways. I'll probably do the next one on Instagram. It'll probably be just as disorganized and chaotic, which is fun. The chaoticness is more fun.
Wrap these up for you, Subi Loop.
Wrap them back up. Bro, this man, LOL. How can you sleep at night? I mean, I don't. We don't sleep.
No.
We just stay up.
It's one of our biggest issues.
No, they are not. Damn, I was the first 31. The most cursed killed in the company. Question about wiring in a HELLLLLLLLO on a 2011 WRX. I have an IBR Flex Fuel kit. Do I meet it wired as is, or do I need the 5-volt? Just wired in using the wires from the flying lead harness from the HELLLLLLLO. I'm assuming you got the flying lead harness and not a plug-and-play harness. If you got a plug-and-play harness, you can just reroute what wire goes where. I have the lid for the box right here. You can just reroute what wire goes where in the ECU configuration to tell it what is what signal. Bruh! How the fuck do I email you? I'm on my phone. I can't find it. Email in your description. Holy balls, that was cool. Go to the... Here, I'll just toss it up. It's public, so anyone can find it anyways. Boom! Shoot me an email. David, I got you. Anyone selling their stock turbo system? Like the whole stock turbo system? I do not. Chaos is the only way. Chaos is the only way. LOL, enjoy watching your videos, bro. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it, dude. And dude, why don't you come by in a POE and drive and gas station food review? I do gas station food reviews randomly. Whenever I go to the gas station, I get a corn dog. It's normally a corn dog or a hot dog, though. Actually, when we picked up the EG, Eric and I got burritos.
Yeah.
I got
like the big bomb burritos?
Yeah, the big bomb burritos.
God,
I got Melanie gas station sushi a couple weeks ago. Mel! Can you come here? I have a very important question for you. How was the gas station sushi I got you like 2 weeks ago? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
Give it like a 6.
A 6 out of 10 for gas station
6.5.
sushi?
It's pretty good.
That's not bad.
It was locally made.
Was it better than Safeway sushi?
Safeway sushi sucks.
It does.
If we're being honest, Safeway sushi sucks.
You always don't buy it at the end of the day, and then the rice is all hard, and like
Yeah,
you're
it's
trying to
not
pick it
good.
up, and it cracks in
It's
half.
just not
I
good.
don't know. The ones
Like, why
at
didn't
the
I just
gas
go to the
station come
place?
from Des Moines, so
That's
it's
not
not
bad.
like they come from
Okay.
far.
All right, 6.5 out of 10. We'll take it. We'll take it. Gas station food reviews brought to you by Tanner and Melanie. Yo, bro, what's some reliability mods I need to do? I want to go Stage 1 Plus, but I want to do some reliability stuff first. My man, go check out the reliability videos we got on the channel. I got like 4 of them that'll walk you through like everything you should be doing, all the parts you should be using for reliability stuff. It'll walk you through it fantastically. So with the cell, the traction control light came on, cruise control light is blinking, and DCCD light is blinking. Any ideas? You're going to have to pull the code.
Yeah, you're going to have most of those come on every time.
Yeah, every time you get a check engine light, it's going to throw all those lights on. So you're going to need to actually go in there with either a code reader or an access port, pull what the code is to diagnose any further from there, because it's a shot in the dark. I could tell you that your engine's knocking. I could tell you your injector is stuck open. Maybe you got a P0420 catalyst deficiency. It could be anything. Remember back in the day when gas station hot dogs were 2 for 99 cents? I actually do. And
That's pretty good.
it was. We got what were we complaining about the other day? How the hardware store didn't have hot dogs, and then we went to the hardware store and they had hot dogs.
That was
again.
weird. That was really weird.
Those are good hot dogs. And everyone's still, the world is melting at the fact that I put ranch on my hot dogs. You put ranch on your hot dogs, don't you?
Not all the time.
Not all the
But
time.
I mean, I do. If you haven't done it, you have to.
You gotta try it.
You gotta try mixing up your glizzies, man.
It's the only way. Put some ranch on your glizzy. Just give it a try. Gas
Can't eat it
station
the same way
poo
every
reviews.
fucking
We
time.
want to know after the digestion. Normally,
Yeah, how was that bomb?
you totally fine.
Oh, weird.
Didn't throw anything off.
Weird.
Yeah, it was pretty good for
Bomb
him.
burritos are pretty questionable.
It was not that questionable.
But shit, they're 99 cents.
That was pretty good. I'm setting up with 2150 injectors and 3572 turbo. I'm hoping for 750, 800 horsepower in the next 2 weeks. What do you know about Ashari? I can never pronounce it right. Ashari?
Asari?
Is it Asari turbos? I've heard good things about them. There's one dude in the 6 Watt Subaru group who's actually running 2 of those on an EG33.
It was like just the RHI?
Similar. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit better. They're not bad. Ranch on a hot dog is just weird. Why is it weird? Why?
It's like,
Why is it weird?
I don't know.
Negative. Would you recommend to NAT and EJ18 1.8? If you're down for it, I say send it, man. If you're down for it, I say
It's
send
turbo
it.
the world, man.
93 octane and masses 5 to 7. That's a pretty wide range. Waffles or pancakes? Crepes.
Crepes?
Watch the world. Crepes are better. You can't argue with me that crepes are not better.
Thin.
You can't tell me that waffles and pancakes are better than crepes. You
Waffles I used to like as a kid, and now they're just too...
You can't. You can't tell.
Annoying.
You can't tell me otherwise. What's your opinion on the Cobb dilemma? It's annoying. It's inconvenience, but there are still tuners who have backdoor access to be able to tune around the green speed update. So if you can locate one of these tuners, no, I will not tell you who has backdoor access to these. It's not a huge issue. However, if you are one of the ones affected that does not have access to somebody who has backdoor tuning, it can be annoying. It can be inconvenient, but it is still possible to tune your car if you want to use Cobb. ECU Tech is a temporary solution if you want something that still gives you complete access on that type of thing. Standalones are another option, but I don't suggest standalones to everybody out there because they can be a pain. They're more expensive. The list goes on and on with standalones. Open source tuning, Carberry. There's a lot of options for tuning. It's not just Cobb for Subarus. Cobb's had this like grapple on Subaru butts for like the past 10 years with access ports. Before Cobb, people were open source tuning.
Yeah, because access ports just made everything.
They just made it more convenient.
Yeah.
They just made it more convenient. That's all they did. There's still plenty of options to tune. It's inconvenient. It's annoying. But there are other options. Crepes are master race. My fiance's mom and dad put mayo on pizza. I'm sorry, no, I don't even put mayo on a sandwich. I hate mayo and mustard, mayonnaise, mayo,
fuck with normal mayonnaise anymore.
Mayonnaise, mayo, mustard, pickles have no place in my life. I'm sorry, they have absolutely no place at all. I will say though that ranch does belong on pizza. Can't argue with me on that one. And blue cheese. Chicken bacon ranch? I mean, come on.
Sorry, I like ranch.
Yeah, I mean, ranch. Tell me something that ranch doesn't go on. I've put ranch in top ramen.
That's fucking disgusting.
I've put ranch in chicken top ramen.
Oh my god.
Bro!
Why? It's already like saucy.
You don't experiment when you're broke and you have like cheap foods in the house?
No, I don't.
Okay,
no. I sit there and I like put other shit in there.
Here's what you do.
Like
you take
celery, potentially.
You make some chicken ramen. You drain out the water. You take some old stale Doritos, you crunch them up.
No, stop.
You put them in the bowl.
Everything you're describing right now is making
a little bit of cheese.
very sad for you.
A little bit of ranch. I'm talking when it's like 2 a.m., you don't want to go get food. There's nothing to eat in the house but like old chips, some like top ramen.
No.
I've caught you eating some weird stuff upstairs.
Like top ramen?
That's weird.
Okay. I've got you eating weird stuff.
I've got you eating weird stuff.
The exact same thing you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
But I put like, I don't know.
That's alright.
The seaweed and shit in there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Try and turn it into normal ramen.
One question: the standalone ECU can mess the emissions inspections. Yes, it can. You will not pass an emissions inspection with the standalone ECM. Also, ranch on top ramen, dude. You guys are trying to tell me you've never.
That's
eaten
fucking weird,
stuff.
dude. I will.
You're trying to tell me you've never eaten some weird stuff in your life. You've never tried some weird stuff.
I'll have your back on the ranch on hot dog thing.
That's normal. There's nothing to get my back on.
Top ramen's just fucking weird.
It's normal. Ranch on hot dogs is normal. That is a normal thing.
Yeah.
We're going down. Prison snacks?
Yeah. Do you think that an AOS will void my warranty? Probably because I would need a tune, huh?
You don't need a tune for it.
Some
Some dealerships I've seen are okay with AOSs.
And like I said, you don't have to necessarily wait till 60K. In my opinion, if you're going to mod your car, just fucking mod your car. Because if you're waiting for some magic number to where somebody doesn't cover it at that point, so then you're going to modify it, like, regardless, you're going to be at that point at some point in ownership where somebody else isn't going to pay when something goes wrong. So if your plan is to modify the car at some point in life, why not do it sooner if that's actually your, like, future plan?
Yeah. Email sent. Dup, Subiloop. I will shoot you an email back tonight, man. I'll get these game gears sent your way. What about a little Meteor tire setup for an 18x8 plus 48? 18x8, you could probably run like a 255 on an 18x8. That's probably about as... Yeah.
Real
it's
square
probably
setup.
about as meaty as you're going to be able to get on an 18x8.
Yeah.
What do you do on engine break-ins? How many miles do you put? Serious power. I mean, engine break-ins, everybody has a different view on breaking in an engine. I have a video that I'm going to be coming out within the next week on engine break-ins. It will cause some controversy because absolutely everybody has a different view on how to break in an engine. Personally, for me, drive the car out of boost for the first 50 miles. Change the oil at 50 miles. From 50 miles to 250 miles, drive the car in moderate boost. Moderate boost. I'm not talking 30, 40 PSI. I'm talking like 1 PSI to like, depending on what you're tuning at, like 1 to 10 PSI. Drive the car in that range. 250 miles, change the oil again. 250 to 500 miles, drive the car as you would normally. get on it as you would normally. Just drive it as you normally would. Change the oil at 500 miles. Just drive it for the rest of its life. That's the way that I break in motors.
Mm-hmm.
I will start getting into boost after 50 miles. The first 50 miles, I'll just put vacuum load on it. After that, boost. That's the way I do it.
It doesn't have to be some like 5,000 mile.
No, and I've seen some companies where they're like,
crazy thing.
you need 5,000 miles or 1,000 miles in vacuum only, no boost for that engine to break in. I'm like, that's just not true.
You're gonna set the rings in
Yeah.
like the first 100 miles.
Yeah, the rings are going to seat way faster than a lot of people actually think. Way faster. God, I think that was a great answer. Also, ranch and spaghetti. I'm down for that. I could do ranch and spaghetti. I could probably do blue cheese and spaghetti.
Well, that shit happens all the time when you like have like
your salad.
mom's spaghetti when she got the salad on the side and then the fucking ranch on there and
I
they
could-
accidentally touch each other
And then
and then they had a baby and you're like that wasn't bad.
that wasn't bad. I could do it again. I would say follow IEG break-in. Like I said, everyone's going to have a different view on how to break in an engine. That's completely up to you on what you decide to do. One more Haltech question. If I connect my fuel pressure and oil pressure sensors to the IC7, will they share info with the ECU? No, they will not. You have to connect them up to the ECU and then have the IC7 pull that data from the Haltech to be able to view it up on the dash. So you have to have those sensors wired into the ECM. The sensors that are wired into the dash will not send that data to the ECM. Doesn't go backwards like that. Is it worth buying a Stage 1 tune for the STI? Well, just use the one that comes with the access port. You don't need to buy one. Just use the one that comes with the access port. I was in boost after 50 miles on my STI, full boost after 400. See? What is considered a good price for 2021 STI, not super marked up? It depends on the mileage and the title status of the car. I would say whatever comes back at at book value, honestly. I saw the wildest thing the other day, actually. It was first of all, I hate this color, tangerine orange, 2013 STI. All right,
Yeah.
I think it had like 40,000 miles on it, which is low mileage for that year. Don't get me wrong. Guess the asking price.
It's gonna be way higher than I thought, right?
What do you think?
Today's market 35.
More.
I'm done.
52. 52.
I think we actually talked about this one.
52,000?
Because the person was like,
No.
it's rare, limited edition,
It's a
one of
limited
kind,
model.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm sorry. Because your car's painted a special color, it does not justify the car being an extra $20,000.
No.
No. I'm sorry. No. It was... I saw that. I was like, get out. I was like, you're smoking crack. You think that thing worth $52,000? $52K? Ha! No, you can buy so many other better cars. And people were trying to say it's a collector's. It's not a collector's car. I'm sorry, it's not a collector's car.
Not really a collector.
Because it's factory painted orange.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
It's not like it's a 22B or like
No.
any of the S line.
I could justify an S209 or a Type RA.
Yeah.
For the right mileage in that realm. But a tangerine orange 2013, I'm sorry, no. No, S209s are going for $70K. That's more reasonable. I could buy a Super FD or something, right? Right? I should get the JDL. Should I get the JDL kit for my BRZ? 100% yes. I had the MAP kit on the BRZ. It was a pretty good kit. I liked it. What about the S209? I could justify the price for the S209. I don't think S209s are a $100,000 plus car like some dealers are marking them up to. I could see $70,000 for a pristine S209. And I'm talking pristine. Anything less than pristine, 60 to 65.
I just find it crazy they do a markup right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like, that's painful. Because it's like, if it's a collector's car, it'd be something you buy, and then in years to come, it gets higher price.
Yeah.
But, like, you guys are marking it up so much as a future collector's car that
There's just no way. No.
you're not going to live up to that in the future.
I just couldn't yet. Purple, appreciate the donut, man. Any sick looking planned meets for the summer yet? Looking to go to road trip down from Edmond, Alberta. We were just talking about doing one in like late June, early July-ish. Probably after the 4th of July. Probably the weekend
I
after
was
the
going
4th
to say,
of
probably
July.
more mid-July.
Yeah, it'd probably have to be
June
the weekend
really
after.
snuck up on us.
It didn't sneak up on me. I totally saw June come. How did you not see June coming?
Dude,
It comes
I have
after
a
May.
busy, I don't know.
It comes after. It's the same time
Feels like
every
it's
year.
February right now.
Feels like it's February.
Yeah.
Gee, how long of a January did you have?
I've had a very long past few months.
I got COVID right now too. It took all my energy to change one hose on the WR. Ooh, I hope you feel better soon. Hope you feel better soon. That shit does not sound fun. JDM SG9 or GC STI. SG9, 100%. Give me that Forester. Give me that Forester, baby. Closest S209 around me was 114. I think I saw that one posted on Facebook. That's redonkulous. No way. That 6-cylinder is going to be a freaking beast. Oh, I'm talking about. It's going to be a beast. I'm going to have Matt standing right by the exhaust of my phone telling him to get a sound clip for me while I rev it. And I'm going to have to get you... Oh, right there. I actually pulled those out for you for future use. Right up there.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Those are the ones that...
It's going to be quieter, right?
Yeah, those are the ones that... Well, whenever we go shooting, those are the ones that I use whenever we go shooting. So they should work for the STI.
They should be fine.
I would imagine, at least. I've been traveling so much, it feels like March to me. We're living in the past. We're living in the past right now. What suspension do you recommend to stick close to stock height? Lowering springs. Just get, like, RCE yellows. They'll give you, like, a small drop. Nothing crazy. But it'll still keep you somewhat close to, like, factory. There's a lady I know that said about her orange STI is rare. Turns out it was painted. The color used to be silver. See, that's the other thing with the tangerine orange STIs. There's no limited number plaque in it like they did with other models like the Hyper Blues and things like that. Did the Hyper Blues have the plaques? I don't remember. They're going off of the production number of the VIN.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, stop. Like, no.
That's like the people that then pick and choose and they're like, I'm the only person with the yellow Crosstrek with sunroof, but no heated seats.
And it is a manual.
Yeah.
And it's just like, stop, dude.
It's like, okay.
This is not my thing.
You go through and pick the weirdest options to make sure it's the rarest car made.
Dude, I can't. What's good, boys? Just got back from Wicked Big Meat. Nice. I saw a whole bunch of videos from there. It looked like a blast. I'm actually excited for Subi Fest and Big Northwest. Big Northwest is going to be a fun one.
I don't know if I'm going to bring a car to that.
Oh? Yeah. Oh. Thanks for the quote facts today. About to get them slapped on tonight. Hey, anytime, dude. Thanks for swinging out. Did you say RCE yellows for lowering springs? Yes. They are RCE, right? Race Comp Engineering? Yeah, Race Comp Engineering. RCE yellows, yeah. Yeah. For anyone interested in Elk Grove, California, there's a legit 96 GC STI right-hand drive import from Japan. Only $19K. That's actually not bad. It's not terrible. I bought my Series Gray STI for $55,000.
It's okay.
It happens.
It's okay.
It's all right. As long as you're enjoying the car. That's all that matters. Smedia, nope, sadly the Hyper Blue didn't, someone did make aftermarket ones for us. Okay. But see, that's the thing, I don't justify the value of a car being any more expensive, just based off of the color it's painted.
It's from the factors, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And most of the cars I shoot for, I've never really tried to get like the top line thing unless it has an engine or a transmission variation that makes it worth that.
Yes. Here, take over for me real quick. I'm gonna grab the small one.
Smaller baby doggy. I've done 19,000 in mods to my STI in the last 3 months. Thanks, Cobb. Burned the old pocketbook.
She was throwing a
does get
fit.
quite expensive.
She hadn't had dinner
especially if
yet.
you're buying the new Redline items.
Redline items? What about Redline items?
Oh, $19,000 in mods.
I don't think the Redline stuff is worth it.
I don't either.
I've never thought it's worth it. Just because it's carbon fiber and they put Redline on it, I just don't think it's worth it. The SF intake does totally fine. All that stuff does totally fine.
So offer tunes for all that stuff?
That's a good
They have a
question.
different tune for the Redline?
No. I don't
No?
think they do. I
Does
don't
it
know. I've
change
never bought the Redline.
Doesn't it change the readout on the
Probably.
map sensor?
Probably because it's supposed to flow better than the
I don't know.
SF.
That whole thing is like a gray area right now.
I don't
know what to do with it.
I don't know. The real question is, how does Small Dog like the puppy? They're learning. Let's just say
They're doing
that.
a lot better than I thought they would.
Really?
Yeah.
They're doing better than
I thought
also.
Jaeger was going to be like, what the hell are you? Get the hell out of my house.
Why have you brought this tiny dog here?
Yeah,
I
which
am
for the
tiny
first
dog.
like 30 minutes he was like that.
Yeah.
But then he kind of realized she wasn't going away.
For the Hyper Blue, it's not just the color, but the stitching in the car. Even the stitching, like, I don't justify a different color stitching.
So my main thing
And
is,
the
anytime I buy a
fabrics,
car like that, I'm
and-
probably going to swap out stuff like the interior.
Yeah,
and
like,
all
I
that in the future. I always try not to turn it into a race car and then
well,
fuck up
even
in
if
the
it's just
future.
even if I'm just buying a car as a daily or something, I'm not gonna go pay more for a car because it's got special stitching and a special color. Like,
Yeah.
I don't value the car. It's the same car as the white one over there.
Mhm.
It's just a different color. Like I personally just don't.
And it may not really be your thing.
Yeah, I
like-
mean, I just can't justify it. I don't value it. I don't see the value in it. Let me just say that. With those RCE lowering springs, would it be difficult to slap 18 by 9.5 plus 38 offs without rolling the fenders? You will probably have to roll the fenders, if we're being honest. To what degree of how much you will have to roll them, I do not know. I've never used RCEs, but I know a lot of people that do. I don't know the wheel specs though. Anyone know how to tell what number my 2013 SC Tangerine Orange is between 1 and 100? It's not badged. It's based off of the production number. I don't know where in the production number, but I know at some point in the production number, whatever the first one was to whatever the last one was should give the thing. There's probably like a Facebook group for it or something.
There's a way to look it up.
There's some way to look it up. Some way to look it
I
up.
think it's on SubaruNet.
Like Shane used to have a tangerine orange WRX.
Yeah.
It was a cool color.
Could have held on to it a little bit longer, sold it for $50K.
I know, right? What tuner do you use now that Cobb can't delete emission stuff? I don't use Cobb anymore. Well, I don't have any cars that run off of Cobb anymore. STI runs off of Haltech. The Evo runs off of EvoScan, I think is what it is. And the BRZ has absolutely no tuning software out on the market for it. So Matt's on Cobb, but he hasn't had to. You should get
My car's all over the place with how much
I mean, we need to figure.
and
that
I
out.
can't tune again on Cobb, so.
You want a Haltech?
Shit, I don't like that boy.
Haltech. What is the limits of a ported wastegate FP Blue? I do not know. Like how I guess.
Like over a non-ported wastegate, probably controls boost better.
I mean,
It
well,
will support.
most of the time, whenever I see like SoCal port turbos, they swap to the Turbo Smart wastegate, the internal wastegate.
Mm-hmm.
So I am not sure because I don't.
It's just
They're not ported.
restriction to-
I think they're porting the turbo itself and not just the wastegate. I have no idea. If we're being honest, I can take a shot at
like a smoothing transition. It probably just helps control higher rates of boost.
Yeah. Watching your videos shows me to never give up and keep trying, even when things look down. Thank you for the motivation to keep going. Hey, anytime. Things look down all the time over here, but we look to the bright side of things. We just keep pushing through. There is no relation between the knuckle and steering ratio, but I was thinking they might fix through the alignment, but it didn't work. I don't know what that comment is in relation to, unless that's a comment on its own. I don't know if that's in relation to another comment or not. How many freaking Mickeys are in this chat? I have no idea. How many Mickeys are in this chat? How many Mickeys are in here?
A Weston Mickey back.
Yes. That's me. I guess it just depends on the person. Most people don't strip cars and change everything inside. For me, I wouldn't do. I mean, like I said, it's gonna depend on the person for the cars. Like personally, like I said, for me, I wouldn't justify spending more money on a car because it's a limited color. That's me. I wouldn't.
Midnight purple though.
Haggerty is STI production numbers, at least for GD broken down by paint and wheel color. Only 25,000 GDs were sold in the U.S. And see, that's where, like, I've seen some people go so deep down the rabbit hole of saying, my car is one of 32 UGM STIs with this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is when you like break it
accessory
down that
added
far.
on. I'm like,
But
dude,
no
stop.
sunroof.
I'm like, stop.
But it has. It originally came with these wheels, but they're no longer
I
on
know.
it. It still affects rarity though.
Nah,
I sold them back in 2009.
I can't. I cannot. Mochi. We have small dog. We have small boy in here. He's laying on the ground. He just ate dinner. He's a full small boy now.
What's up,
Have you played around with the idea of electric turbos? I'm gonna be honest. I've not even looked into electric turbos. You probably have. You look into that kind of stuff late at night on YouTube.
I wouldn't recommend it
Why?
because it's overly complex to try and route into the vehicle. Unless you're going from like if you don't have a turbo on the car, then potentially. But electric turbos that actually work are very expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
Like I said, I wouldn't.
I think Garrett, was working on like hybrid setup to where it helps spool the turbo at low RPM, so you don't ever sit in that weird kind of laggy area.
Garrett does some cool stuff, but they're expensive.
But that was like for F1, and it's just F1 pricing.
Sounds like Link standalone ECU might be the way to go on the Evo 8.9. Well, I'm just gonna run stock ECU. Just run the stock ECU with Evo scan. Actually, I don't know if I can run that stock ECU in the Evo. I wonder what tune's loaded up on there.
You could be like me. My Neon's ECU has all the connectors broken, so
That's fun.
I
Luckily, the
don't
Evo is
fucking know
not
about
broken
that.
like that. I may, as much as I hate to say that I'm going to do a standalone on the Evo, I mean, it's an option that's been on the table. Now that I have repaired that wiring harness, options are back on the table. I could do like an Elite 1500.
Yeah.
Or AEM Infinity. Because I have, will you grab that box right there? The big white box. This, that one. Because I've got this that I could use in the Evo. The Game Boy. It's legit a Game Boy, right? Tell me that thing ain't a Game Boy.
Let me see. Oh, you're talking about
The Game Boy!
It would be a giant disappointment, but it was free.
I could, well, I'd keep the stock dash in the Evo, but I could use that also. It's upside down. It's upside down. There you go. Because I have this AEM CD5L.
Where's a
that I could,
comparison?
Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be the main display. That would be a secondary display. Because if we ran an AEM Infinity, that would just be plug and play to an AEM Infinity in the Evo. I don't know where I'd put it. Don't peel off that plastic. This thing brand new still. Because I could easily put this in the Evo. I just don't know where I'd put it quite yet. But if we got the Infinity, it would all be plug and play, which would be kind of nice. Make life easy. I believe it's Porsche, Audi. Both of them have a form of electronic anti-lag. Ooh, they fancy. They're the fancy cars. Shalom from Colorado. Homeless in the mountains and still can stream on my laptop with my phone for the win. Well, I'm glad to hear that you can still stream and whatnot, man. I hope everything turns around for you here soon, my dude. Does not sound like a fun time. What hood are you planning to get for the Evo? If I can find a cheap used one, I'll snag that. I just didn't want the NRG one on there. It just didn't fit well.
Do they make a bigger one than this?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They do make a bigger one than that. The Evo's front bumper, rear bumper, wing, and hood is all going to have to get painted anyways. So whatever hood I can end up snagging is what I'm going to get. I saw a guy in Northern California trying to sell a stock 18 STI for $60K because there's a special color. Freaking ridiculous. $60K is what special color did they do in 2018? They didn't. There was no special color in 2018.
When was Series White?
Is that 2018? When did Subaru release Series White?
2018 is that the? It's not.
2018 was 2020, or Series White was 2020. 2020 Series White. For model year 2020, a WRX Series White was made, and it was only WRX. It was never.
When was
along with 500 STI models made.
When was the anniversary?
Ooh, what was that called? 50th.
50th anniversary.
When was Subaru's 50th anniversary? Color released cars. No.
18.
2018.
18 lineup.
Okay, so it had to be the anniversary color. I like that color. I wouldn't pay more for it though.
No.
It's a cool color. I do like this color.
But that was like the one where everybody freaked out about it, and it was like.
It's just a gray blue.
Yeah.
Just a blue gray. A little
But
bit.
a shiny one.
It's a shiny blue gray. It's a shiny blue gray.
Then you got the.
Was it the
circular
heritage
dash.
blue? Is that what they call it? Is heritage blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. The BRZ looks good in that color. I like that color. There's a couple STIs I've seen in this color. I really like the color. Wouldn't pay more for it though.
It's like somebody
But see, this
actually-
isn't just a special color either though. These are actually they only made sets amounts of these cars. So it's not just a special color that's on these ones. Like these ones actually I think come with a placard. Like 1 out of 500 or something like that for these ones. I don't know how many made 200? They produced 200. So these ones are legitimate placard limited production cars. It's not just a special color, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's just the whole thing about special colors on cars, trying to justify it is not my thing. How much would you charge to install a JDM EJ20 into a 2002 WRX? Not, or more than I'd want to admit, because I don't want to do it if we're being honest. If you're local, hit up the Mod Garage. I think Ryan up there will probably do it. Don't most people desire World Rally Blue with gold wheels? I personally, if I could have any color combo ever from Subaru, it would be Java Black Pearl with gold wheels. That is the best color combo out there, hands down, in my opinion. That is the best color Subaru's ever released, is Java Black Pearl. Hands down. They need to bring that color back. If they brought that color back, I guarantee you, cars would sell. That paint's probably way too expensive now, though. What caps are you using in the radium expansion tank? How many bars do you recommend? I think it's a 1.4 bar two-way cap that I have on that expansion tank. Works well. I don't know. This new body style just isn't doing it for me. I don't like the new body style. I'm not a huge fan. I've seen some at Subaru, and I got to be very select.
I think they look better and worse in person.
I got to be selective. Okay, so I like what Aeroflow Dynamics did and what IAG did with their cars. But if I don't want to have to spend $10,000 on paintwork and exterior modifications for me to look at a car that I just spent $35,000 on and say, I now like the way that this car looks. I don't. You're spending an additional like $10K on a car just to make it look pleasing or somewhat pleasing. It's just not my thing.
I think I'll wait a couple of years until they get the reiteration out and see what they do with it. Because they're going to get a lot of feedback from this.
They got a lot of feedback before.
They're going to get a lot of in-your-face feedback from it.
At Wicked Big Me, I saw H6 Pro Charge. I've seen a couple of them out there. I think they use the... What is the supercharger brand? Not Edelbrock. It's not Vortec. I don't remember the name of the supercharger. What is it? I want to say it starts with an S. I can't remember. I don't know. How much horsepower are the stock heads on an EJ good for? I mean, just like unopened, you're not doing anything to the heads. You can probably do, I don't know, 420, 430 if you're pushing it, depending on how big of a turbo you got. But, I mean, I would definitely suggest building the heads if that is an option for you.
You don't necessarily have to port them. But...
No, at minimum, I mean, cams. Make sure they pass a pressure test. You can use the stock valves if you want.
They get springs in there so you don't drop them.
Yes, that's a good one.
And I always recommend
springs.
GSC valve guides.
Well, valve guides can get expensive if you're paying a shop to swap out valve guides. That's why I'm saying
all of mine wound up being like $800 to have it all swapped out.
For valve, is that including parts?
But then you get the valve guides with the stopper style that GSC sells.
Stopper style is the only ones you should be using. Yeah, those are the only ones you should be using.
And then,
still in. Thank you. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
I think it was still in. No, it wasn't still in. This is gonna bother me. It's not Raptor. It might have been Raptor. Not Raptor headers, but like.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's gonna bother me.
Centrifugal superchargers.
I don't know, man. Hey, Tanner and Matt. Hello, Gavin. How you doing, man? To be fair, what are we being? We're being fair about something. Getting cop access port, cop red line, intake, Grimsby, top on intercooler, remark, cap back. On my 2018 STI, is this a good place to begin? Add an air oil separator in that mix, and you're on a solid start, my friend. But Country California, I'm definitely a NorCal dude. I haven't been to California in so long. I'm gonna drive the STI into California. How fast do you think I'm gonna get pulled over in that thing? I'm gonna find CHP and just downshift and shoot fire out the fender. And how fast do you think I get pulled over? How fast? How many seconds?
Probably immediate.
He sees fire and immediately goes on.
We're like, we have forest fires around this time.
We got forest fires over here. Shooting fire at your car.
Oh my God, why am I so tired?
I don't know. I could go for a coffee right now.
Tanner, put the Koenigs on the BRZ already, you dick.
I need to buy tires. I need a lot. Things get expensive. I don't think a lot of people understand how expensive a lot of this stuff gets.
That's okay. I haven't touched my cars.
It gets expensive quick. And my main focus right now is getting the Evo back on the road so that way we have the shop space to be able to do stuff in. So I have to buy tires for the Evo. A whole bunch of stuff. Cars are expensive. Cars are expensive.
Cars are expensive. Life is expensive.
Life is expensive.
Everything's expensive.
IG's white 2022 WRX looks like the STI. They put a wing on it. I think they were the ones that put a wing on it.
IEG?
Yeah, they put a wing on it. STI wing.
I thought it was the red one.
Was it the wing? No, they were looking at doing it too. Hold up, let me pull it up.
Who got the wing?
Who did the wing?
Who did this?
IAG. Let's just go Instagram. I bet you it's on their Instagram. I bet you it's on their Insta. Yeah, right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's black.
The wing's black.
He did a lot
I mean, this.
I think it looks pretty good.
This,
The
yeah, but
piano-
remember they also painted all of it.
Yeah, the piano. I honestly don't really like the white with the black, like heavy gloss. The front end looks great.
I don't think it looks great. I still don't like the pink accents. Still don't like the pink accents. I don't like the wheel choice.
They could have gotten those in black.
They had white wheels on here, and I think it looked fathoms better with white wheels. Like,
Yeah.
fathoms better.
This looks very OEM plus.
How come the wings... Why is the wing
It's
not white,
literally all
though? That
OEM
kind of
shit.
bothers me.
I don't know.
I would have painted the wing white.
Is they were going with the black and white.
It just... I don't know. It just kind of... It doesn't... Just leave... So paint the whole wing white, right? Leave the top of it black. Piano black, the very top of the wing. White, everything else.
Was that wing meant for the car?
No, I think
Like,
it's
did
a
somebody make?
No, it's a last gen wing.
And how the hell is it? That trunk is like drastically different.
Oh, it fit.
I want to see how it fits on there.
That's definitely a last gen wing.
Weird.
Oh yeah, let's go. Hyped to see this thing in person. I didn't get to see it in person, but I like your comment.
Nice.
Getting weird. We get weird, man. I like it weird. Let's do the weird. Let's do the weird stuff.
Let's pull up the other one. Pull up the red one.
The
wing
Aeroflow Dynamics one. Okay, hold up.
Y'all got wings yet?
Where's your wing?
Airflow.
Airflow.
I knew what you were talking about.
They knew. They don't have a wing on it.
Hmm.
I honestly think I prefer this red one. If I had to pick between IAGs and Aeroflows, I think I'd pick Aeroflows. I think this looks better without the wing.
Yeah. I agree, and also no comment.
I think the piano black looks better. I don't like the raw plastic look still. I think IAG did a good job with the piano black idea. But I think I prefer this. If I had to pick between the two, I think I'd pick this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it looks a little cleaner. But it does kind of look, it kind of looks like Honda E right here. Like if I just covered that up, it kind of looks like a Type R.
I think that.
Is it
I
just
think
that?
that
I wish
looks
you
like
guys could see
Subaru.
what we're covering up
Yeah.
on the screen. It's
I
just,
think this
we're
looks
just
like stuff.
covering stuff up. Red looks better. I mean, I think if this were white, it would take the cake for me. If IAG didn't put the wing on, and they had a different set of wheels on, I think it would do it for me.
Mhm.
This one I would choose over IAGs though. Personally pick that one.
It's got more arrow.
Best suspension
God.
setup for street tracks if you want to keep almost stock ride height. Have a school and speed bumps around my house. Honestly, BC coils, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I use them on the Evo. Matt has them on the Outback.
If you get the normal style, or you can have them where they don't lower it that much.
Yeah, I mean they're good.
And stock
They're good.
spring rates are like totally fine on the street.
Yeah, they're good. I'm about covering it like. Color matching the piece on the trunk went with the taillights. Looks so much better. Dude, I totally agree. Totally agree on it. IAG's is the CVT. Is it? I didn't know they got the CVT model. It's interesting.
They have the GT.
I guess.
Or is that just orange?
I don't know. I think Grimspeed got the orange one. I mean, no, they got a black and white one. I believe. I don't know. Anyways, you guys, we have been going for almost an hour and a half now, so we are going to end up jumping off of here. But we'll start doing some more streams again. Congratulations to Subi Loop on the RCM cam gears with the chaos of picking those. We have some more stuff that we're going to be giving away from Flat Iron Tuning. Like I said, if you guys are looking for any parts, hit up Flat Iron Tuning. They have a lot of really good stuff over on their site. Like a lot of the RCM stuff. Like I like RCM Gucci-ness, but... appreciate all the donuts tonight. You guys always come in here, kill it every single time. Appreciate everyone swinging through and hanging out for a while. Next video will be out on Tuesday. What is tomorrow? Monday? Tuesday. Next video will be out on Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. So with that, I hope you guys have an awesome Monday, and I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies. Woo!